Hi, Sarah Lee.
I'm still getting used to this because her monitor is so much bigger than mine that it's like I can actually see it without my glasses on. This is amazing. I can see the chat and everything. It's like crazy. I'm like, it's almost like I'm Benjamin buttoning it. I can see again. It's like, well, what's happening here?
Your eyes are rejuvenating.
Until, I walk away from the screen and it's like, I can't see nothing. What's going on? I got so confident. Like, I put this in here a couple of days ago, and I got so confident with this big screen that I took my glasses off of my head and laid them down. And then I left the house and went out into the real world. And I was trying to read something, and I was like, where's my glasses? I left them at home because they're not on my head right now. So I couldn't read it.
Uh-oh.
I was walking around the thrift store looking for like, cheaters. I was like, do y'all have any glasses, any reading glasses that I could pick up because I can't see anything? So I ended up picking up a pair that was like a prescription one, but it was for reading. But one eye was like a lot stronger than the other one. And I'm like trying to and look through one side of the glasses so I can try to see what the thing is. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. What we do, y'all, what we do. You just
It's
don't know.
true. It's true. Hi, Mary Ellen. Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, Sarah Lee. I feel like I should have two first names.
I know, right? We need to give you a second name. We just add one on.
Oh, because only people in the chat that are talking are people with two first names.
I didn't know that was a rule till now, y'all. So next time I come in, I guess I can't say anything.
Oh, man. Well, I hope everybody's Monday is going great so far. It was a busy day today. After the sale, I dashed out to the post office and then I went to a thrift store, and we're having a new issue in my area with public restrooms. And they've tried for a while. Some don't have public restrooms. Most don't. But the ones that did tried having a lock on them, and then you needed to like get the code so they could, go, okay, you can have the code. Here's
Mm-hmm.
the code. But then they took that away. So there are times when I'm like, okay, I want to go to this thrift store, but I have to plan accordingly so that I can be home by the time my bladder says we're done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's a challenge now. It's a challenge between distance, beverage, and bladder. It's a serious challenge, guys.
It's like a whole formula here that we need to work out. They need an app for that. You just plug it in, it tells you what you should do.
They do. They do. Today I pushed it. I pushed it. I pushed it. Hi, Linda.
That's a
and
dangerous place
and
to be.
yeah,
Hey,
I was
Linda.
I came in and I'm like, cats, get out of my way. Get out of my way. I gotta get to the restroom. Don't trip me.
Clear a path. Clear a
Don't
path.
trip under my feet. I gotta do this first.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching like everybody in my area that, resellers and stuff talking about the red, white, and blue thrift store. It's like, oh, I'll try it. But it's like over in Tampa. So I'd made a special trip to go over there. And they were the same way. And it's like by the time I got to Tampa from here, I needed a restaurant. That's a long drive. And so I go and I was like, oh. So I go up to the front, I'm like, "Do you have a restroom?" And they're like, "Yes, we have restrooms, but I mean, you had to like fill out paperwork. I mean, it was like I was applying for a job to get into a restroom. I was like,
Yeah, so
what?
pretty much there are no public restrooms in thrift stores anymore here. They had to get rid of them.
Is it because they think people are stealing or
I I have a feeling it's a few reasons why. One of them might be stealing, one of them might be because they're bringing their own special powders and pills with them.
makes sense? Makes sense.
So, unfortunately, hi Becky. Yeah, they've done away with that. They were using, yeah, they have them they had them locked. So you had to have a code. No, it's people didn't actually trash them. They were very, very clean because they were very selective on who got the code. And maybe that was part of the problem, was there was issues with people who they did not feel like giving the code to. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So, yeah.
Before long, it's going to be like you go in and to use the restroom, you have to enter into a lottery system and hope your number is pulled.
I wish. I wish. I would do that. I would absolutely do that.
Well, it's kind of frightening though, because I know some of the people, don't know them, but I know the types of some of the people that are in the areas around some of these thrift stores that I go to. And if there's not a restroom, they may use the dressing room. That's a bad thing. So,
Yeah. Yeah, so it's gotten to be a little bit of a challenge. So I do unfortunately try not to drink too much in the mornings on the days where I'm going to go out for an adventure, and because by the time I go to the post office, drop everything off and then drive to where I'm going and then do a whole bunch of shopping, then get in the car and I'm like, what's the shortest route home? Oh man. Yeah, it's unfortunately a bit of a problem, and that's the solution they're going with right now, cuz I know they're trying to keep their employees safe also, so that during the work hours when they need to use the restroom, they can. So, whatever they need to do, I will work around it. It's just a challenge some days. Oh, hi, Holland. So, yeah. So, hey,
yeah, I've
we're
gotten to
going to
that
be,
point in my life where my whole world revolves around, okay, where am I going? What have I drank before then? At nighttime, what time do I need to stop drinking things before I try to go to bed? I mean, it's a whole thing now.
oh, I don't have as much problem at night. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Only occasionally. But I'm sure those days are numbered.
I'm already there.
Oh, well, we are going to get started with the sale soon. I am going to be sharing the link to Gina's channel. I think I've got it copied. Let's see. Let's double check and see if I've got it copied. I think I remember doing it. Yep, there it is.
Yay.
All right, so everybody, take a second and make sure that you are subscribed to Gina. And hi, Gigi. And hello, everyone. If you haven't had a chance to talk yet in the chat, hello and welcome. Let's see. Gina, let people know if you have upcoming sales and all that good stuff. Hi, Sharon.
Okay, so I'm not having a sale tomorrow, but I am having one on Wednesday on my channel. It's just a solo sale. Um, I'm not sure the exact time yet. I'm taking care of my friend that's had the heart failure thing, so I'm kind of working around that schedule with doctor's appointments and stuff. But I am going to do one on Wednesday. And then after that, I'm probably going to go ahead and invoice because that'll be 3 sales, and I don't like to get too many too many backed up because then I'll just get confused, y'all. So I'm probably going to invoice on Thursday. Then I'll be back on Friday on my channel at 4 o'clock on Friday. Yes. So I'm trying to remember everything, y'all. I really am. But my brain is so dead. I haven't slept in about 4 nights now. I've been back and forth at the hospital all day, every day, and then driving home and back and forth to the hospital. It's been chaotic, to say the least. But I'm here, and I'm happy to be here because it's like a break from the hospital for me. So it's like, yay! And I just have to tell you, this hospital was a small hospital in a big town, but a small hospital. They didn't have coffee, y'all. So I was not a happy camper. They had no coffee. I was like, this is a third world country. What's happening in my life right now? I need coffee. But anyway, I'm home now with my coffee maker. So I'm a happy camper. As you see. I'm very happy right now. But yeah, everything's going good. I'm just trying to get everything back on track right now. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me because everything's kind of calming down. I went from my sickness to that sickness, and I'm trying to get everything kind of calmed down and back on track and normal again. So as normal as we can get, right? So
Hi, Denise. Hi, Julianne.
hello,
Hi, Cindy.
hello. But yeah, that's about it. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants right now, trying to figure out what's going on with all that. But by next week, I should have a pretty firm schedule going on. The good Lord willing, by next week I'll have a firm schedule going
So
on.
yeah, so make sure you are subscribed to Gina. So yeah, you'll be the first to know when
Absolutely.
things are happening.
You're
She'll
probably
post
going to
it.
know as soon as I do. So
That's right. You'll get notification. It'll be great.
you'll be great. Just make sure you got the notifications marked to all, because otherwise YouTube says they'll send you notifications, but
That's right. So when you subscribe, there is a little bell on the screen, and you want to click that. And yes, if you have all notifications, then every time Gina posts something, you'll get notified. Same with me. If I post a video, if I post a live sale, you will get notified.
and otherwise it's a gamble. We don't know what. I don't understand how they choose what they do and don't do.
No, I don't
No clue.
understand it either. Their algorithm, I think, has been played with so many times. I don't think the algorithm knows what it's supposed to do anymore.
I think it
So I
changes
think that's
daily.
why it's very hodgepodge in what it does.
I think it changes like daily. Somebody's just like, why not? Let's try this out. So you don't know.
Today, everyone will get notification 10 minutes after a sale starts.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, everyone will get notification half an hour after a sale starts. And then the next day, it's like, oh, we're not going to send notifications today.
No.
We'll send it tomorrow and let you know about the sale that you missed.
Yeah, exactly. I get so many of those. And I always, in my feed, it's like I get all these random things that pop up in my feed when I click on YouTube. I'm like,
Mhm.
What? I don't care about the
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah, I'm just in there going, what is this even? I don't even know what this is. I don't know how they write.
Everybody's been getting some really strange stuff in their YouTube feed lately that they did not ask for, and things I want, channels that I want to know what's going on with. Nope, nowhere to be found. Can't find them,
No,
can't figure out. Yeah. I know YouTube is a little screwy with that, but notifications does help. So
it
it's
does.
appreciated when you guys do click for notifications. Let's see.
It is
Tomorrow
appreciated.
I will be back with the lunchtime sale at 11:30. Then Wednesday I'll have the afternoon sale with Denise's Magical Emporium and Moon Chaser Studio. And then Thursday, I'll let you know the lunchtime sale. And then Thursday night is the member sale. That's for members Paw Squad and Paw Party on my channel.
That's
And that
me.
sale is every 3 weeks. And it will start at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 o'clock Pacific time.
She's so good at that, y'all.
All right, we will be doing just one item per
Mhm.
round because math is hard, especially on a Monday. Math is really hard. So we're not going to really do it as much as we can avoid it. So I am going to get Gina up on the big screen and she's going to show her first item.
Okay. So this is going to be a $4 start, and it's choice of. And I have two vintage magazines. They're both movie star magazines. They're not in perfect condition because they're older. This one's from 1958, and it's Movie Stars Parade, I guess. Her hair's covering it up. I think it says Parade. Probably on Parade. I don't know. But why the new Maryland shocks Hollywood. Ooh. Ooh. So
Is
there's
that
all
Debbie
kinds of.
Reynolds on the cover?
That is Debbie Reynolds on the cover. So there's a lot of cool pictures in here of all the Hollywood stars and starlets. And then you have all these ads for, like, the dresses in the day,
Ooh.
fashion kind of stuff. I love those coat dresses like that. And there's some articles in here. How to get rid of your pimples in 3 days or your money back.
Wow.
Uh, and this is Virginia Mayo romps with her daughter, Mary Catherine. Look how pretty she is.
Ooh, my. She's got that sultry look nailed.
Yes, she does. But there's all these cool, here's some swimsuits, need the swimsuits. So some cool
What
stuff.
year was that one?
This one is 1958.
Ah,
There's Audie Murphy at home. So just some cool stuff to look through here. There was also, when I was flipping through earlier, there was John Wayne's in this one too, which I loved John Wayne. There's How Maryland Shocked Hollywood. Ooh. So there's that one, 1958. Your second one is
Monica.
1962, and it's Movie Mirror. So this is Forbidden Love in Hollywood,
Oh no, Marilyn again.
Secret Triangles, Hidden Heartbreaks. Diane McBain, I dated a married man. So, quite racy. There's Doris Day, and there's Lucy. Look, there's Lucy in the corner. And Elizabeth Taylor. So you got all these cool stars in here. I just thought they'd be fun, like coffee table books and stuff to look through.
Definitely. $4 is a great price for those old Hollywood magazines.
The winner, Big Five popularity contest. Ooh, Cary Grant. I love me some Cary Grant. But that's your two choices. 1962 movie Mirror and 1958 movie Stars Parade.
Hi, Linda. And we've got Linda in.
Oh, look on the back of this one. It's Rock Hudson and some diamond rings.
Ooh.
Two beautiful things right there together.
Oh, well, we will count that down for Linda.
Sounds good. There's John Wayne.
Oh, my. Going once. He was young there.
Yeah.
And going twice. And sold to Linda.
Linda, do you want movie Mirror or movie Stars Parade? I gotta look it up because it's gonna drive me crazy. It is movie Stars Parade. I looked on the inside because it's gonna drive me crazy if I didn't.
Hi, Mary Beth. And Linda's going to take both.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have a $6 start. And this is an adorable little handmade, hand-painted little duck. It's a little floral duck, but it's a duck with a purpose. He's got a little clip on the back, so he can hold a picture, he could hold a postcard, he could hold your shopping list. He's made out of wood base. He is signed by the artist. And there's his cute little clip. There's the front. All made out of wood, hand-painted duck. And there's his cute little clip. So put him at the front door. Put your shopping list or your errand list there so you know, don't forget it when you're leaving. Or just put it out. Put a picture you like. Postcard for the holidays. All right. We are going to pass on that.
Y'all don't sleep on that. That would be so cute for Easter with a little Easter postcard on there or something. That would be so sweet.
And the person who painted the face is, I mean, that's a great face.
That's a sweet little face.
Very expressive face. And oh, thank you, Linda.
That's adorable.
If you're doing a recipe, he could hold it.
A recipe for chicken, then you might make him hold it. And
Cover those ears. And I will count that down for Linda. Thank you. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Linda. Thank you.
Okay, my next item is going to be a $12 start. And it's a Glass Eye Studio round orb paperweight. And it's from 1990. Oh, gotta find my camera again. 1997. And it is just beautiful. It's like a confetti swirl. And it is marked GES for Glass Eye Studio 97 on the base. It's got some Just really cool details. I like the control bubbles at the bottom. I like kind of this glittery netting. It looks like netting the way they did it in the glass. And you got that confetti swirl going through there. It's a smaller one. It doesn't have any chips or anything in it. It's in great shape. Nice smooth bottom on it. And let me see how big she is. She's not real big. She's about almost 2 inches tall.
And
if I quit moving around, the camera could focus.
And I'm sure several of you know what is the fabulous part of Glass Eye Studio.
Pop quiz time.
Pop quiz. What is the magic ingredient in Glass Eye Studio that makes all of their glass fabulous? We'll see who's the first to answer it in the chat.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to be tested, did you?
Well, Becky, yeah, they've got ash. They've got the ash. Yeah. Mount St. Helens. Somehow we ended up with an overabundance of ash.
Well, you got to do something beautiful with it, right?
And somebody's like, what are we going to do with all this ash? There you go. People found uses for it.
We'll make something pretty out of it.
That's right. And we're going to count that down for Doreen.
Sounds good.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Doreen.
Thank you so much.
Very nice. Now, this one that I have has a break and a repair, but I decided to pick it up anyway because in the Tanala style, I don't find a lot of donkeys.
He's amazing.
And so I'm going to start him at $7, and I'm going to show you where the break is. It's right on his ear. Right here, there's a little line that goes around. So his ear, unfortunately, broke off. It's a really good repair. But if you are a Tanala collector, you might not have a donkey in your collection. And I thought he was superb. Even with that little break. I know I'm looking at another part of his body. Hang on. No. That's just.
She's looking at his rear end, y'all.
I know. They just put an extra little fold in there. No offense to the little donkey. I was looking down here and I'm like, oh no, that's just a little extra fold. But I know. I don't really mean to get all up in his business there.
She was getting personal.
But there it is marked. There's his cute little tail.
Right, Monica?
And I'll show you his face. They did an amazing job on him and a really good job on the repair. That was a nice, clean break. And they were able to do a really nice, clean repair on it. It is really hard to notice. Unless, again, you're way up in his business. And he's got little hooves. But yeah, for all the animals that I have found, it's like I kind of saw him on the shelf and I went, I don't think I've ever really seen a donkey before. And then I saw his little break and I went, you know what? You know what? It's not enough. I think he's outstanding.
I like the color palette they used on him.
Thank you, Sherry. And we'll get Monica for the donkey. And we'll count that down. Going once.
Oh.
Going twice. Hi, Moon. Oops. And sold to Monica. Thank you. And thank you, Sherry.
I was sitting here watching again like I'm not participating in this sale. I do that, y'all. I'm sitting here going, oh, yeah, I like the colors. He's really cool. And I'm sitting there looking, and I was like, oh, shoot, she's counting down. I think I'm supposed to be doing something right now. Okay. Good thing we're showing one item at a time, y'all.
Yes.
This is why. She always has to do that me because she knows how scatterbrained I am. So this is going to be $18 start, 1-8. And this is a nice large clump of coral. It is natural coral. It is real. It's not the fake resiny stuff. I know they're worth a whole lot more than that, but what the heck? It's a Monday night. So, and I have a hair stuck to it. Hold on. Okay, there's my hair. I took it away. I took away my DNA, y'all. Look how pretty this coral. I'm going to find the camera again. Look how pretty this coral is.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big, beautiful chunk. Show you the bottom of it. And I'll measure it for you so you know how big it is.
That is hard to find big ones like that now.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to even collect it anymore.
Mm-mm.
So it's getting harder and harder to find. It's just beautiful, though. I'll give you a measurement. It's kind of pokey. I'm sitting here rubbing my fingers going, it's kind of pokey. Let's see.
Stop poking yourself.
No wonder Nemo liked to hide in all this stuff. Okay, so it is about 9 inches wide. And looks like it's about a little over 5 inches tall, probably. So it's a nice big clump.
And Rachel is in. Hi, Rachel.
And it looks like they partially bleached it, but there's still a little bit of like a light, you know, kind of apricot pinkish kind of hue in there. But yeah, finding real coral nowadays is almost impossible. I don't find it often. The reason I got this piece is because I went to an estate sale where the woman had a coral collection, or I wouldn't have gotten this one either.
Yep. That's pretty much
So
the
we
only
can count
way
it.
you're really
Everyone else
going to find those good big pieces. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
All right, I am bringing a few St. Patrick's items so that I can get them to you so you can enjoy them for St. Patty's Day. This is a little ceramic planter. It's got your cute little leprechaun. I think he's checking for a rainbow. It's going to come with a little gold coin, which might be a old chocolate coin, but I think that's what he's looking for, is the little coin there. It also comes with a little pot. There was something in here at some point. I don't think it made it, but it's going to come with the cute little pot, and it is ceramic. Oh, you can't see that. That's too much white. There is that on the inside. So if you want to use it on, without one of these in it, that's what it looks like. So there he is, sitting on a stone fence, and a cute little leprechaun with his little shamrock. And that is $9 for the planter. All right. We'll let you think about that. We'll bring him back for the speed round. We are going to do a speed round recap at the end of the sale for all items remaining. But once we pass on an item, it is available for you to purchase at any point during the sale. All right, we're going to go back to Gina.
And if I freeze, I'm sorry. Okay, so next up, this is going to be an $8 start. And I don't know who made this one. It's got a partial foil sticker on the bottom that used to say Japan, but you can't tell who the maker is from the little bit of sticker that's left. And it's a little pixie guy. But he's missing some cold paint, just so you know, like right here on his little hat that's made out of a flower. And on his little body, he's missing some cold paint too. But he's an older one. He has little pointy ears. And that's a butterfly up on his hat. I was like, what is that on his hat? It's a butterfly. But I'll show you. He doesn't have any chips or cracks. He's just got some cold paint issues. But there is the little part of a sticker that used to be there. It's red foil with gold lettering. Maybe you can identify who made it from that. I don't know. But he's just a cool little pixie guy. You could touch his paint up if you wanted to, but over the years from being washed and probably sitting in a windowsill and everything else, some of his paint's come off. But I couldn't leave him behind because, he's in better shape than I am. So you can't judge him. He's holding up better than I am. So let me see how big he is.
Shoot, he can cross his legs. I'm impressed right there.
Yeah, much better shape than I am. Oh, I disappeared again. He's 3 inches tall. Rachel, I'll get it from Trisha. It's okay. Because I didn't put my email up there. Sorry. But I see no interest, so we'll pass on him. And thank you for looking.
Okay, let me get back here. All right, I have a $7 start. And Rachel, I took care of that. So yeah, I sent it to Gina. So she has
Crystal wants your planter.
And thank you. You don't need it for St. Patty's? Okay. But you're going to get it for St. Patty's? No. You're going to get it whenever it's convenient for you. How about that? However it works for your schedule. Thank you, Holland. I know Holland is crystal. Let's see. Oh, $7 start. And I have a wonderful little lidded, I don't know what. I don't know what this is, what it was for. Some little serving dish. I don't know quite what you would put in here. It is made in Japan. I loved the double handle. I love that it was smaller, just for a little something. It's got a beautiful design there on the lid. And then it's got lovely flowers. It does look like it's hand painted.
That's a one-person mashed potato holder.
But you know, whenever you're serving something at the table, you want it to stay warm. Put the lid on it, you know, so it stays warm until you need it. And you just need a little bit. You know, who knows what it is, but it's something. It's a little something. But things that are, I like little things made in Japan that have the cute little hand painting on them. It's a nice pattern that's going to blend in very easily with a lot of other serving styles, serving dinnerware styles. And it's in great shape. But you know, you just might have just a little something for the table. But these lidded dishes are very nice for keeping things warm in between serving. So that is $7 for the nice little lidded dish. And it's just big enough. Just big enough for a little something. So think about that as you're planning your Easter menu and you're like, oh, we're going to be having that. That's what you put in there. There you go. Whatever that is going to be at your house. But it's nice for, you know, Easter or Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, some of those bigger holidays when you just need a little something extra on the table.
And now I'm freezing every few seconds here. This is going to be a $12 start. Sorry.
It's going to be so exciting when she unfreezes.
Oh, I'm back. Imagine that. Okay. I don't know why I'm freezing so bad. I'm just gonna sit here and hold this little clear fitting bear, and you can see what it is.
Okay.
$12 start. Before I freeze again.
Yeah, that'll work.
He's got his 95th anniversary Fenton sticker on the bottom. And he is just clear. He's not got any color to him at all. He's a clear one. Hey, Thomas. He's got his back stamp right there for Fenton as well. Give you a quick measurement. He's the size of the bears. You know how big the bears are. He is 3.5 inches. Thomas just coming and going. Look at him. He comes in. He's like, gotta go. But if there's no interest, we'll pass on him.
Does that one glow?
You know, it does. It does have a slight green glow to it. I forgot
Yeah.
to say that.
So guys, this is a Fenton glass bear. Just in case you missed that, it's a Fenton glass bear. And it does have a little glow to it under a black light. Some of them do.
Yep. I forgot to mention that because he's been sitting over here for a while.
Hi,
But,
Robin.
yeah, if you put the black light on him, he has a faint green glow. And like I said, he's still got his little 95th anniversary sticker right there, which they put on top of a barcode sticker, which never makes sense to me. How are you supposed to get the barcode sticker off with the 95th anniversary sticker on top of it? Poor planning. But
that person was a heavy drinker. We don't really talk about that dark side. Hi, Jacqueline.
If you guys think about it, and if you decide you want to, let me know.
There's probably a really good story that goes with it, but
somebody lost
for now,
job.
That's my story. All right, this is going to be $7 choice. And the choice is going to be for a yellow glass owl jar with a cute little gingham check lid, or an orange glass owl jar with a gingham lid. Hi, Erin. Yes, we had lots and lots and lots of fireworks. And not just my neighbor. There were several neighbors. I could hear, I was like surround sound with the fireworks. Yeah, people were pretty darn excited. And I just want to point out there is like a little bit of a tail also with this. So this is the back side, and there's like a tiny little tail. But it wasn't the flashiest game, that's for sure. It never is when it's mostly defense. But it is it was a win. That's all that matters. This is what the inside looks like. And I thought these were so fun. They would be great to have on your like kitchen counter filled with little goodies. But they're very detailed. And thank you, Linda. And they've got little flowers on them too. And I will count that down for Linda. Going once. I know I wasn't sure if my neighbor was going to light off going twice fireworks for every field goal. He usually does for every touchdown, but I wasn't sure for every field goal. But it's like, oh yeah, we're celebrating the field goals. We're celebrating it all. And at one point, not out the back, but out the front, we could hear fireworks. And Faye was sitting with me on the sofa, and she's like, "Did you hear that?" Is that one okay? It's like, yeah, that one's okay. She's gotten used to the other neighbor and the fireworks, and she was,
oh yeah,
it's like, I think she knows to expect it, and everything's, cool, but there was a new firework out there. And Linda, did you want the orange, or would you like the yellow? Or would you like both? Both for Linda? Thank you, Linda. But yeah, there was somebody else setting off some really loud boomers. And she's like, "Are we sure this one's okay? Are we sure? Are we sure?" That was pretty loud.
She's like, Did you hear that, or was it just me?
Well, and it's so funny because my doorbell, which hears sounds also, I got an alert on my phone from my
Oh,
doorbell saying there's an excessive loud sound coming from outside. So even my doorbell was alerting me to the fact that there was a really loud sound outside. Hi,
as if you
Karen.
didn't hear it. It's like,
Well, they're, they're those doorbells are snooping everywhere.
that's for sure.
Did you see now that the Ring, okay, I heard about the new Ring technology where it can scan things. You don't have any control over it. It's just going to be scanning stuff. And now there's like a lost animal alert on the Ring where it's like if somebody punches into their Ring that they lost their dog, they're going to go through everybody's Ring on like a radius and it's going to be scanning for this dog, whether you want it to or not, which is a good thing, but you don't have control over your doorbell. I'm just saying. That's part of Ring's new technology.
Y'all be
Helpful,
careful.
but scary.
Y'all be careful walking around because make sure you're fully dressed before you walk in front of that Ring doorbell. You don't know where that picture is going to go to.
That's right.
Could be scanning for a lost animal, and then all of a sudden you see yourself in your bathrobe out there.
You go out on the
Plunged all the way, and then you're in trouble.
They're going to keep that picture on file just in case they need a reference to that.
Yes, they are. Okay, so my next thing is going to be a choice starting at $6. And I think these are just beautiful. The first one is two different brooches. Here is your first one. It's like this beautiful bright blue prong set silver tone, and it'll come into focus maybe, possibly if we're lucky, or not, whatever it wants to do. We're just going to get all the way up here in the camera's business now. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. There you go. Beautiful prong set. This blue is like this nice bright, almost like peacock blue, silver tone. These are vintage. Show you the back of it. It does have that rollover clasp on the back. So that's your first choice. Your second choice is this AB rhinestone, glass rhinestone. It's vintage as well. And again, I'm going to have the trouble with getting it to show. These are both nice prong set ones. They're not humongous, but they are really pretty. I like the colors on this one. If I can make it show for you. Hold on. It's going to make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Okay, so it's still not going to do it. There we go. It finally
There
did
it goes.
Just like these shades of blue and purple and pink and everything that show up on there. Let me show you the back before it goes out of focus. And I like the little heart design they put around the edge there. This one's got the riveting on it. See if it'll stay in focus when I move this. No, it decided not to. So there's that one. The other one has got more of like the puddling on the back instead of the riveting. There we go. So that was the other one. So that's your two choices, AB or blue. And if there's no other interest, we'll count it down for Linda.
All right. Going once. And thank you guys. The thumbs up are very appreciated. Going twice. And sold to Linda.
Yay. And Linda, you can tell me blue or AB, and I'll know which ones you're talking about. Thank you.
Oh.
And I got to show you what I just did here real quick.
Both for Linda.
Let me show you what I just did. Not thinking about it, I just put them up here like this, just so you can see. Look how pretty this is. Like displayed on that coral.
Ooh,
Never
nice.
done that before. It looks beautiful like that. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I get off on a tangent. Thank you,
That's
Linda.
that is a great way to display them. Yep. Get yourself one of those little shadow or box displays also to put over it, and then you don't have to dust it. I'm all about not dusting, or then you just have to dust like the glass box and not all the stuff in there. So, yeah, that's very cool.
Okay, Rachel. I took them off, Rachel. It's okay.
All right, you are going to get a pair of plates. Yep, this is another St. Patrick's tie-in. Ooh, little shamrock plates. Now, I did not have a chance to get these clean. Don't look at the part that needs to be cleaned. I did not have a chance. Now, I do think that there is either gold or metal in the gold paint used, because on the back, the Castle collection, hand wash only, do not microwave. And they usually say do not microwave when there is actual metal in the paint. So that gold probably does have a bit of gold in it, and they don't want you to put that in the microwave. But that is a beautiful shamrock design. And these are really nice, thick plates. Let me show you how thick they are. That's like kind of like restaurant ware thick for these. And you are going to get the pair of them, which are going to be lovely for you to have dessert on for St. Patrick's. And any time in the spring, St. Patrick's stuff works so nicely for any springtime. It's going to look cute even into Easter. And these are, just in case you're wondering how big the plates are, they're 7.5 inches. So they're actually a really good size plate. Here's the whole design. So hand wash, don't put in the microwave. Very thick, like restaurant ware. Probably gold in the paint. Pair of shamrock plates. All right, we are going to pass on those, and we're going to go back to Gina.
Okay, this is going to be a $14 start. And this is a beautiful left and two-tier tray. It is hand painted. It does break down, so I don't have to ship it like this. I can actually take it apart to ship it. It does have a little bit of wear on the handle here and on the stem a little bit, neck, whatever you want to call it. But look at those beautiful hand-painted roses on there. And that texture that goes around there, the little beading, and nice scalloped edge. But you get the roses on the bottom and on the top. This is a really, really like light green color too. I don't know if it's coming through or not. It's a super light, like minty kind of green is the base color. And I'll try to show you on the bottom. It's left in 1153. It's just really nice, like your spring coming up to display things on. Put your cupcakes, put your, whatever you want to. You can even put it on a hallway table and use it to put your keys and, your little wristlet or something in if you just want something pretty on your hallway table to do that, like a catch-all. Or just have it sitting out like this. I just think it's beautiful either way. Tea sandwiches, yes. You fancy, Rachel. Okay, let's see. It is. I hate trying to measure like this. I think it is about 9.5 inches tall. Could be a little bit taller than that. We're gonna say 9.5. We're gonna go shorter than taller, just in case. No chips or cracks. Is in great condition. Just a beautiful little piece. But if no interest, we will pass on it, and you guys can think about it. And we can bring it back later.
Those are also really nice to use on your vanity.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And have it be, a jewelry holder also. Or, if you have a spare bathroom, you have little hand towels rolled on the bottom, you can have cute little soaps on the top, something nice to put in a little guest bathroom also. Let's see. I have an $8 start. And this is a little ceramic jar. It has a wood top. And it is by Opal House. Stoneware, hand wash only. And this lid actually comes with rubber around it. So it has a really tight fit. So whatever you want to store in there, it actually has a really tight fit, like really tight. As a little metal on the top. Here's the design, which is beautiful for springtime. And that is by Opal House. And it's got a nice lip on it for keeping things fresh that you want to put in there. And hi, Sharon. Thank you. But I just love these kinds of colors for springtime. Goes great spring into summer, and just have something nice and bright. And thank you. Hi, Michigan Girl. Michigan Girl is in at 9. Let's see. At its widest, it is about 4 3/4 inches. At the top, it tapers down to about 3 3/4 inches. So it is about an inch smaller on top than on the bottom. Yeah, great colors, and just a fun, kind of free-flowing floral design. And thank you, Michigan Girl. And I will get Sharon for the jar. Oops. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sharon. So.
Okay, these are going to be a choice of starting at, let's do a $6 start. And that's simply because one of them's got a chip in it, the other one doesn't, but they're both cool. So we're going to start them both lower because they're just cool. These are like piggy banks, but they are like nautical, like old school nautical theme. And they're by an artist, Qaham. I haven't even researched this, but in fact, I just found the signature on the back of it. These are like a type of resin, but they're really cute. Like here's the first one, Harbor House Fine Dining. So it's just this cute, like it's got the buoys, the floats, the netting. Got an old tire and the paddles back there. There's the signature. Oh, there's the signature right there. Some pulleys, that kind of thing. Now this one has the chip right there in the resin, but it's just on the back on the very top. But there's the hole where the money goes in, and it does have a rubber stopper on the bottom to get the money out if you wanted to. So that's the first one. It's very SpongeBob. It reminds me very much of SpongeBob.
Right. Yes.
Then this is the other one. This is the Anchor Chain. Boat rentals. There's where the money goes in right there on the top. There's the signature on this one. I just thought they were adorable. This one's got like the upside. I think that's why it reminds me of SpongeBob, because it's got the upside down boat as the roof on the building. It just looks like something would be on SpongeBob. So they both have their stoppers. They are usable. You don't have to keep your money in there forever. But that's your two choices.
Those are really cute. And they're a bank?
Yeah, it's a bank. There's where you put your change in right there, and it's got the rubber stopper on the bottom. This tag that they had taken off partially, I was trying to read it, and it looks like it was the original tag from the studio or whoever made it. So I don't know, but of course there's not enough left on there for me to read. But like I said, there's the signature of whoever. And it looks like Qaham. Maybe it's Graham. I don't know. I can't see it good enough. My eyes are not good enough to see that. There you go. Whatever that says right there. Of course, it's backwards, so that's not helping. But just read backwards, y'all.
Yeah, that's so easy to do.
Yeah, well, I'm counting to 21, so. But that is your two choices. You got, what is this? The Anchor Chain, boat rentals, and this is Harbor House Fine Dining. That's fine dining right there.
That's
That's
right.
the kind of place you eat at, and you're going to find fish scales in your food. Just
the
saying.
Specials are caught fresh daily.
Today's catch. Probably fish scales. You just never know. I don't think they passed their health inspection.
Oh.
I'm just thinking.
Well, I'm thinking that's probably not a problem.
Yeah, well.
Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you. So we will count that down for Diane for first choice.
Put enough ketchup on there. You won't know the difference anyway.
Right. Ketchup, tartar sauce, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Diane.
Yay. Would you like fine dining or would you like boat rentals? Blue or whatever this is. White.
Brown.
Brown.
Both for Diane.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. They are very cute.
Those are. I have a $20 start. And this is for a Fenton Silver Crest little pedestal bowl. It's 4 inches tall and 9 is it 9.5? Now I don't remember. 9 inches across. Woo! There we go. There's a better look at it. So from point to point, that's 9 inches across. It is the beautiful silver crest. It is extra crimpy. And it's in beautiful condition. And it's a big one. I don't think it's quite the jumbo size. I think there's one bigger than this, but that is a good size. And it's got the beautiful pedestal base. There's the bottom. And the silver crest on it is in beautiful condition. And it's 4 inches tall and 9 inches wide. All right, we'll let you think about that beautiful Fenton piece. There, I'm going to set it down nice and gentle. And we will go back to Gina.
Okay, this is going to be a $16 start. And it is this beautiful. I love this set. It's a cream and sugar. And this has got some age to it. It is the cut glass. I don't know if it's American Brilliant. I don't think it's quite that old, but it does have some age. But look how pretty this is. Here is the sugar. And look how polished the bottom is. Gorgeous. So there is the sugar. Here is the creamer that goes with it. So it's got this beautiful star on this flat handle. And it's got this really pretty, why is my mind going blank? It's not saw. Design. I can't think of what it's called.
A scallop edge?
No, I was talking about the.
Oh, the star.
Yeah, it's kind of a star, but it's like a saw, also a saw wheel kind of. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. You can see it, and it's got this diamond point. It's got the nice kind of flattened scallop on the top. And I love the star right there on the little flattened handle. And then it's got these cut edges right through there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is very, very sparkly. It's like a diamond. Very shiny and sparkly. Like I said, I really love how just polished the bottom is. It has not got any design in it at all. It's just completely polished on the bottom. I could not find the maker on this, though. I looked. I didn't kill myself looking, but I did kind of glance around. I couldn't find the maker. But it is really beautiful. I'll give you a quick measurement. If no one is interested, we can move on. Let's see. This one is 6 inches wide. It's a more petite size and 2 inches tall. This thing is really, really pretty. Just very clear and sparkly. Little fancy schmancy for your table. I don't want to stack them because I'll chip them or something stupid like that. I know me. I know me very well. Now, if there's no interest, we will pass on those and you guys can think about it. And that's them.
All right. Oops, come on. Nope.
There
There
she
we
is.
go. Woo! That did not want to do that. I have an $8 start for a book. It is the Encyclopedia of Celtic Wisdom.
Ooh.
What's it say? A Celtic shaman's something. Are you going to tell me somewhere else where it says that? Oh, a Celtic shaman's source book. You too can be a Celtic shaman. Now, this is pretty thick. It is pretty extensive. It's got a lot of information in it. But no better time like now as we head into St. Patrick's Day to start thinking about Celtic thoughts. Come on. Yep. Adjust. There we go. So it's got a lot of information. Some pictures, but a lot of information. So if you've always wanted to learn more, here's 400 pages. Encyclopedia of Celtic Wisdom. All right, everybody is speechless. This book came out in 1994. I don't think a lot of things have changed because this is kind of your more ancient wisdom. All right, still no comments. So we will pass on that.
You have mesmerized them with the Celtic editions.
I guess. And I'm not even a shaman.
You may be now. You don't know. You could be.
I could be.
All right, I'm going to do these as a choice. And I'm going to do it as a buy it now. Yes, I said it, a buy it now. Because I'm just that crazy. Choice $15, buy it now. Because I like to be a little wackadoodle sometimes. So these are new old stock, new in box, Moser glass, child's butter pats. That was a mouthful. So here's the box. Here is your first one. This is the clear with the cherry. And I'll try to take one of them out of the box so you can see. I'll take this. Well, I'll take the other one out of the box. I think it's easier. So that's your first choice. The clear with the kind of ruby red colored cherry on there. The other one is the same pattern, but it's the oil slick finish on it. It is also in its box. I'm opening it already. But it's the oil slick.
Wow. Those are both gorgeous.
So these are like the child's play set size. And they're very hard to get out of the box because they're still in their original boxes. Here we go. So this has got the Moser mark right there on the inside. I mean, look how shiny that finish is. There is the bottom of it. And here's how it looks. The little butter pat.
Really?
Adorable.
Oh, and it's got the cherries on it too. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Very, very cute. So we've got the oil slick looking one in the carnival. And we have the clear with the red, which is this one. Same size and everything, just different finish on them. Buy it now, $15 choice.
All right, I think Gigi is in. It's $15 each.
Yes.
$15 each. So
it's each.
Yeah. So if you're asking a question, be sure and put a question mark after it, because otherwise it looks like a bid.
Hey, Julie.
Just an FYI.
Yeah.
Just an FYI. It looks like a bid if you don't put a question mark on it. Okay. Gigi's going to take both of them. Thank you, Gigi.
Thank you, Gigi. Yeah, we can't even count, y'all. Don't make us try to figure out what you're saying, because that's never going to work.
That's a hard one.
It's never going to work.
There's the question mark. Thank you. And I'm going to mark
Gigi.
those sold to Gigi. Oh, man. I have a $9 start. And this is one of those fun cracked egg planters. It is lined with green at the top where the crack is. We've got flowers. We've got butterflies. And this is by Formalities. There you go. You can almost read the bottom. It's like it's smudged off or something. But this is the nice larger size. These are great for Easter decor.
I didn't know Formalities had made those. Those are cool.
Yep. So, who am I trying to think of? Like 1-800-Flowers and FTD and stuff would use these for bouquets. So they are really cool. You could set up a florist foam in here, put little Easter things in there. And thank you, Monica. But they're great to use for planters or for displaying. And I will go ahead and count that down for Monica. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Monica. Thank you.
Okay, so this is going to be a $12 start, and it's for the whole set. I'm going to show you the individual pieces. This is a vintage Hazel Atlas Little Hostess tea set. And it is just stinking adorable. It is glass, Hazel Atlas. I'll show you the pieces that I have here. It's not like a complete set probably, but there's a lot of pieces. So here is the gray like plate. You see the Hazel Atlas marking. Well, maybe if I can turn it right there. You have, bear with for a moment. You have the kind of dark burgundy or plate there with the Hazel Atlas on the back. And then you have kind of a foresty green colored one as well. So you get all three of those plates. And then the saucers, we have the green. That same kind of cranberry color, I guess. This one's got the yellow as well. Like a almost, it's got a hint of green, but it's not lime. It's still yellow. You get that. And then the gray for your saucers. And then you have the gray cup. The reddish cranberry color cup. And the yellow cup. And you also get the cream and sugar in the yellow color. So you get all those pieces for one monies.
Oops. And I'm watching the pieces and not even looking at the screen.
Hazel
there we go.
So you get 1, 2, 3 of the plates. It looks like there's a plate missing. 1, 2, 3 of the plates. You get 4 saucers, 3 cups, and then the cream and sugar. That's the cup. I get confused between the cups and creams and sugar here. You get all of those for one monies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's like $1 a piece. And I know the cream and sugar by itself, I've seen it sell for more than the $12, but.
Wow, you've done it now. You've stunned everyone to silence.
I know. It's crazy. I looked at that shaman book too long.
You picked up some crazy skills.
I'm telling you. Look at this. Now I'm going to try to balance. This is really frightening.
Ooh, look at that.
Now we're going to juggle. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So no interest. We will pass on those. You guys think about them. They're really cool. Old Hazel Atlas. I like finding like Hazel Atlas kids. I like the kids stuff. I think it's really cool that they trusted children to play with glass like that.
Mm-hmm. They did. And yet somehow everybody survived.
Yeah. And even the pieces survived, which is
right.
Really incredible.
Because they told them, take good care of this.
Right.
And a lot of kids did. They took good care. All right, $9 start. And I have a fabulous ceramic mushroom cruet. It is a speckled pottery. And you've got mushrooms and you've got mushrooms. And you've got a fabulous ceramic cruet. On the bottom, it does have someone's initials. And it does look like it was, I cannot make it out, but it does look like one of the mold companies. Like this came, from one of them, and then that person did the actual painting. Thank you, Karen. Isn't that just adorable with the little grass, the little greenery? Thanks, Lemmy. And a very fancy handle. And nice speckled pottery.
Karen added to that collection. Even though not even, what was it, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, it was, I have so many pieces of that stuff. And then she didn't have that piece, did she?
Right. Thank you, Karen.
Congratulations, Karen.
Going once. Maybe. There it is. Going twice. And sold to Karen. Thank you.
Oh, it's my turn again. Oh, shoot.
I'm glad I could find a piece you didn't have. Or
that is a very unique piece. I've never seen that before. That is unique. I just have to give Karen a hard time. If I don't do it, who will?
I almost sent Karen a picture, and then I thought, oh, do I really want to ship this? I don't know. Because there was an orange pottery like vase that had a bigger bottom and kind of a skinnier top, but it was like huge. And I thought, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to ship that. But I also didn't know if Karen was really interested in orange pottery vases also, so I didn't send her a picture. But I thought of you when I looked at it.
Yeah, I went to a sale one time that had all these swung vases, and I wanted all of them. But I was sitting there going, I don't want to ship those because they were big ones. And I was like, oh, no, I don't really want to. Because I know in my luck, it would get broken en route, and then I would cry. Not because I have to refund, but because a swung vase got broken. That would be like devastating to me. So I was like,
All
no.
right, Karen, I will keep that in mind.
She said, you know, I would have wanted that.
Well, I know you did glass and I know you do stuff, and I just didn't know about this one. I didn't know. But it was pretty spectacular. But now I know.
So now from now on, you know, it doesn't matter how big it is,
Okay.
you've got to get it. All right, I'm going to start this one at actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do another buy it now because I'm
Woo.
just crazy. I am absolutely an idiot tonight. So we're going to do a buy it now of $25. And that is a steal, just so you know. This is an 1890s. It does have some issues. It is an 1890s Mammoth storybook. This is an old one. As you see, there's some issues on the spine. It's from the 1890s, y'all. There's some issues on the spine. Show you the back of it. Now, it is a little loose in here, the first few pages, and the pages are quite brittle. But, I mean, look at that art. I don't know exactly what the year is because they didn't mark it. I just know it's from the 1890s. I'm trying to be very careful. I don't want to open it up all the way because it is brittle. So I'm trying to be very, very careful with it. It's a great kids antiquarian book. And all of the art is, you know, it's kind of a little scary for a child's book. You know, even like Grimm's fairy tales, you know, they were kind of grim. The art's a little grim.
Kids weren't afraid back then.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a little grim. Look at that child. It looks like something out of a nightmare. I don't know. But that made me like it even more. His name is Little Ned, apparently. Little Ned is sitting there with Fido. I'm pretty sure Little Ned might be, you know, something may have taken over his spirit, y'all. Look at this cat. Okay. I don't know about this cat either. Look at this thing. It's got like a human face. It looks very anthropomorphic.
That looks like the kitten version of the Cowardly Lion.
Right? It's very different. I don't know. It's just a strange storybook for children. But I had to pick it up because I knew the age range, and I was just like, you don't find books like this often.
No, you don't.
These are just like very hard to come by. If you like antiquarian books, which I do, I like all books, so you know that's kind of a weakness for me. Ask Trisha. I made her mail out a humongous Bible to me. So the one that's sitting right there on the shelf.
Ooh, nice.
That thing's like this thing.
It's an awesome Bible.
You should see me trying to get it out of the box. I was like, oh my Lord, I didn't know it weighed this much. So I'm like trying to pull it out of this box, and I was just like wrestling with it. Which you see, I got it out. It's on my shelf now, but whew, I had to take a break after I unwrapped that thing. But if there's no interest in the Antique Mammoth storybook, we will pass on that one. And I thank you for looking.
Yeah, those books are amazing. That absolutely fabulous. Those Victorian children's books. And that one is in really good condition compared to what you usually find them in, because kids, they read them.
And also the paper it gets so brittle after
It
that. I mean,
does.
think how many years that is, 1890s to now. I'm not doing the math, but you can. Think how many years that is. And the paper.
Yep. This St. Patrick's again. It is a wonderful mug. This mug is a Bella Casa by Gans, and it has a little surprise. Look at him on the inside.
Oh, he's adorable.
Isn't he great? So you're having your favorite beverage in here, and when you get to the bottom, you get to see the cute little bear. He is adorable. So he's inside this wonderful shamrock mug made by Gans. You invite somebody over for a cup of coffee, and they're drinking, and there's a hat. There's a hat in my coffee.
What is in my coffee cup?
Or you're having some hot cocoa. It's so cute. So cute for St. Patrick's Day. And that is made by Gans. But yeah, he is absolutely adorable. Or, you could have your Irish coffee in here too. So think about that.
Too much Irish coffee. Too much Irish coffee, and that little bear might scare you.
It might.
One too many Irish coffees.
So that one is 14. We'll let you think about that one. It is really, really cute. And another surprise, we're going back to Gina.
Shocker. Okay. So this is going to be choice of, and I'm just going to do these at a buy it now of $5. These are some vintage. One's an antique, but these are some vintage. In case you didn't know, I'm kind of a science geek.
Oh, we lost Gina's sound. Can you guys hear Gina? I can't hear Gina.
There I am.
Okay, she back.
It muted itself. I don't know why. This is a nice old 1973 triune concept of the brain and behavior. I know that's enthralling reading. that you will stay awake late at night to finish, but I like that kind of stuff. So here is the first one. Now, somebody did have a book plate in the front, and I guess they cut it out because they were afraid somebody get their info.
Oh my.
A triune concept of the brain and behavior. The psychology, it includes, in case that wasn't enough, there's more, including psychology of memory and sleep and dreaming. So you can look through about your sleep and dreaming, I guess. So it talks about sleep disorders, REM, all that good stuff. I like books like this. Don't judge me. So there's your first choice. Your second choice is 1969 Formulas, Methods, Tips, and Data for Home and Workshop. Now that could come in handy. So this tells you about paints and paint removers, wood, finishing, plating, and working with metals, working with concrete, brick, or plaster, laundering, stain removal, and dyeing, arts and crafts, photography, adhesives and sealing compounds, calculations, conversions. There's all kinds. Soaps, cosmetics, and medicinal preparations. Bugs, fungi, and bacteria. And fire prevention. So.
Wow. If you're an insomniac and you want to get some sleep.
I'm telling you. There's some good info in here. So there's your next choice. And your last one, which is probably my favorite and probably your least favorite, is 1918. So that's a nice age. 1918, Practical Mathematics, Part 1, Arithmetic. Nice little arithmetic book from 1918. I know nobody likes math and science. I know I'm a sick person. I get it. I understand. I just find it very interesting. But you know what? None of that new math in here.
Yeah, basic math is okay. When you start getting into numbers aren't numbers anymore, then I really don't like math.
What is 1/4 of 24? And these are not multiple choice. You have to actually figure it out.
Oh.
They didn't believe in multiple choice back in 1918. You had to actually come up with the answer on your own.
True.
That's the last one. Any of those three. $5. I know. I just had to show them in case there's another geek out there like me. But that's okay. We can pass on them. And thanks for looking.
Okay, Diane, were you interested in one of the books?
Excuse me.
Let us know if you were interested in one of the books, or if for some reason I just want to make sure we're not lagging or anything.
That's a possibility.
But hold up the books again just in case. And Diane, if you were interested in one, let us know which one. So there was the practical math.
There is formulas, methods, and tips and data. I can't reach the other one. And my favorite, a triune concept of the brain and behavior. Oh, she was answering the 1/4 question.
Oh, you were answering.
Smart. Okay, good deal. Thank you.
My brain was so beyond the question.
I'm just gonna send the mathematics book to Trisha because it might come in handy.
Oh my gosh. Good job, Diane. Excellent. You get a gold star. The only person to answer the math question. So, yes.
Yeah, I didn't realize there's going to be all these pop quizzes tonight. Did you?
No, not at all. I have a $10 start, and I have a wood box with a cat and a cup of coffee. So here's the outside of the box. Here's the bottom of the box. Here's the inside of the box. But that is a really cool wood box. Thank you, Sherry. And thank you so much, Sherry. Oh, let me highlight it. There we go. And I will count that down for Sherry. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you.
I know that feeling, Sherry. Okay, my next item is going to be $18 start. And this one is from the 1880s. It is a R&S, but it's R&S Germany, not Prussia, R&S Germany inkwell. This beautiful porcelain, hand painted with the roses on there. Let's see if I can take the top off. There we go. Very cool old inkwell. The top has a rose on it as well, right there. I'll try to show you the mark on the bottom without dropping it. It's the R&S in the kind of wreath design. No tips or cracks, in really, really good condition. I tried to go a little low on the price because I only found one other one that was this like style and made by the same people, and it was like $80. So it wasn't the same like picture, but it was the same shape. There's a different painting on there. So I was like, I'm gonna go lower, and then people can decide what they want, you know. Let y'all determine the value. It is very cool though.
And we've got Gigi in. And we will go ahead and count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Gigi.
Thank you, thank you. And I gotta tell you, it's like when I see your name, it makes me smile because my nephews I've always called me Gigi because they couldn't say my name. They couldn't say Aunt Gina. So they just call me Gigi. And now they still do it. Now they can say my name. They're not children anymore. So every time I say Gigi, I'm like, oh. So anyway, little backstory. Thank you.
You're both Gigi.
Gigi.
I have $8 choice. And the choice is for unmarked. I'm pretty sure all of them are unmarked. Let me double check and make sure before I say that. And yes, they are all unmarked cups and saucers. So up first is this beautiful pink rose cup and saucer. Again, no maker, no country of origin. So that is choice number 1, the beautiful pink roses. Choice number 2, pink and red flowers with a lot of nice gold detailing. That one has flowers on the back, your bonus flower on the inside.
I like the shape of that one.
So that is choice number 2.
That one's got the fancy handle.
Yes. And oh, thank you, Sharon. And choice number 3 are grapes, but you get this pretty like star cutouts in it. And this one has a square bottom. And it has nice grape design on it. So your choice, the grapes, the red and pink, red and pink flowers, or the pink roses. And we've got Sharon in, and I will, let's see. I will count that down for Sharon. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sharon. Thank you. Oh, all 3. Thank you, Sharon. Now I don't have to figure out which one is which. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, so next up, this is going to be a $6 start. And I just think it's really cool. I don't know. I just think it's cool. It is this ceramic duck head bottle opener. I don't know. So look at this. When I picked it up, I thought it was like a wall hanger, which I guess you probably could figure out some way to hang it on the wall, like a contact strip or something. But because I was like, oh, you hang it like that and put your dish towel or whatever over it. But then when I started looking at the bottom of it closer, it's a bottle opener. I had no idea. Now this part is all ceramic.
I have never seen a bottle opener like that.
I haven't either.
That is wild.
And it's a pretty good size. So, you just.
So wait, Karen. Kurt goes on vacation and all you get is to take care of him sick when he gets home. Is that
Right.
how it is?
That's
Is that
not
how
cool.
it is, Karen? Since I know you got the earbuds in so he can't hear, right?
Wait, is this a Canadian goose or is it a duck, like a mallard? I think it's a goose, maybe.
Yeah, I would think that's more of a Canadian goose. Yeah.
All right, you birdologist out there.
Right.
Is this a goose or a duck? I think the bill is too long for a duck, right? Well, whatever kind of animal
Well,
it
I
is.
think the coloration on it too is more of a of a Canadian goose. Do you
Yeah.
get those down in Florida?
No.
Is it too warm for them?
I
It
don't know if it's
probably
too
is. I
warm
think
or
they
if
like it a little cooler.
I don't know if it's too warm or they just have enough sense to know that the alligators will attack them if they land in the water. I don't know.
Oh, oh no. No. Let me tell you, a Canadian goose would take on a gator and they would win. Let me
I'd
tell
like
you,
to see it.
those things are big and they are mean.
I would love to see that now.
Yeah, you don't mess with Canadian geese.
I think we should arrange a prize fight between the two and just to see because
I'm telling you, we
I'm
get we
interested
get a
now.
ton of them here. And yeah, if you've never seen one in person, you would be shocked at how big they are.
Huh.
And their bodies are massive.
Yes, they are
And
not that big.
boy, if they're in a mood, they will chase you and they will beat you.
That sounds like our sand cranes. Don't mess with them. I don't care who you are. You do not mess with those birds. They can be very, especially if they got little ones. Oh, forget it. You better run to your car as fast as you can and jump in and just drive away. They will chase your car. I kid you not. All right. If there's no interest in the goose, I'm gonna say it's a goose now. The
I
goose
think it
head
is.
bottle
It's a
opener.
bottle opener, people. It's a bottle opener. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh, that's what I was
That
thinking. I was
is
like,
so cool.
you could, if you had like a contact strip that's got like the little hook on it, you could actually probably hang it up on your wall if you wanted to use it like a towel holder,
That's
which is what I
amazing.
thought it was when I first picked it up. It wasn't until I got home and I was like looking at it going, like a dog does. And then I realized that's a bottle opener. Shows how many bottles I open, right? Anyway, we will pass on it. Thank you.
Sorry, I was supposed to have measured before and I didn't measure, so now I did. Hi, Tammy. All right. I've got a $15 start. And this is a beautiful ceramic vase. It is from Toyo, Japan, and it is the Black Orchid. There is the Black Orchid. It also has these beautiful flowers above. That's what it looks like from down below. There's your Black Orchid. Here's the Toyo Made in Japan Black Orchid. Here's the inside. It is 6 inches tall and 5 inches wide. And that Black Orchid looks striking from a distance. It is gorgeous. So it's a good size vase. And it's got a butterfly. And then it doesn't have anything on the back. So something beautiful to put up on the mantle. Even if it doesn't have any flowers in it, it's still a gorgeous piece. And that is the Black Orchid vase. And thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. All right, we are going to pass on that. And we're going to go back to Gina.
Right, Diane? Absolutely. You don't play with them. You do not play with them.
They must be related.
They are, these birds, these freaking cranes are taller than I am. So you see them out somewhere, it's just like, I'm just saying. It's the stuff nightmares are made of. I honestly think I'm more scared of them than I am alligators. Because they can get, I mean, gators can get on the land too, but they're not quite as fast. And these birds don't give up. It's not like they get tired and they just leave you alone. They will keep chasing you. Okay, so next up, this is going to be, where did I have it? A $15 start. And it is this 1929 USSR cut crystal bowl. It is 24% crystal. Look how pretty this is. It's like an oblong shape. Look how glorious. Gorgeous condition. No chips or cracks, except the ones that are supposed to be there. There we go. You can kind of see that cut crosshatch pattern in there. Nice sparkle to it. Let's see if I can make it work.
Yep.
I even made it ring, y'all. I'll give you a measurement. It is so sparkly-licious. Sparkle-licious. It is 7.5 inches wide, and it is 3 3/4 inches tall. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Now, tell everybody again what you said about this piece, just in case they weren't listening until they saw how beautiful this piece is.
It is USSR crystal, which, of course, you can't get that no more. 1929 is in gorgeous condition for that age. And it is 24% crystal. It's got a lot of weight to it because it has all that lead in that crystal. So it's a sturdy, sturdy piece.
That is amazing.
And I guarantee you're not going to find that price anywhere else.
And Mary Jane is in.
Good girl. This is a great piece. Love that sound. I'm glad somebody else appreciates it like I do. I love any kind of old crystal like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a sparkle to it that the newer stuff just does not. It can't match. I don't know what it is.
Well, we will count that down. Yep. Now that would have been like right after the Russian Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Like right after.
And look how good it looks. It looks so much better than I do.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mary Jane.
That's a good pickup. Thank you. Late night snacks.
I've got a $14 start. Now, all I can find on this is Chinese reference, but to me, I don't know. It looks more, I don't know, Thailand than Chinese. But there's not a lot out there for me to find and compare to. Now, it's got all this beautiful detailing in the ceramic, her little flowing, strands of fabric, Her hands, which are amazing, being outstretched, kind of like that, and are in wonderful condition. She's got these cute little curly cues on her collar. Here's her hat. She's got felt on her bottom. And she's tall. She is she's almost 10 inches tall. So she's a big girl. But really cool looking. Beautiful details. And with all of this little extra details on her, it's just amazing that she's not chipped, but she's in fabulous condition. So 10 inches tall. Think about her. She's $14. And we'll go back to Gina.
If you want to recycle that 14.
Okay.
Save having to type again.
I can do that.
Have you ever seen a lead crystal glass? No. Okay, so this is going to be $14 start, as you see. This is a carved bone totem. And it is one solid piece of bone, as you see, natural bone. I'll try to get it closer and actually see the carving. So it's got all these, I guess from what I understand, gods or goddesses that go down through there. I have no clue. I just think it's a cool looking piece made out of bone. It is 9 3/4 inches tall, roundabout. Not exactly, but it's natural bone, so it's not going to be a perfect size, really. I think it shows better back here. You can actually see because some of the faces, as they're going up through there. When I get close, you can't see them too well. But look at that, how they carved that section right there. Oh my gosh. Patience that I do not possess.
Yeah, that's a whole other skill set.
It's just an unusual piece. I just thought it was really just an interesting piece.
Mm-hmm.
And it is real bone. It does have a nice slight glow under the black light because natural organic products normally do. And you can kind of see some of the faces in there, and arms and hands and all that coming up into a praying kind of configuration. But if there is no interest, we will pass on that. You guys can think about it.
Right. Let's see, we did that. Okay. Oops, come on. There we go. All right, I have a $12 start. And I have a mug. This one is Don't Make Me Call My Winged Monkeys. And the winged monkeys are all in glitter. It is purple on the inside. It is a Wizard of Oz mug from Our Name is Mud. Hand wash only. Do not microwave. Because that glitter is not going to go well in the microwave, let me tell you. You are going to spark it up. But isn't that great? Don't make me call my winged monkeys. Thank you, Diane. I know. Unfortunately, not everything can go in the microwave these days. We're still using products that have metallic components to them, and it still doesn't work well in a microwave. But I like how they did the purple glitter, the purple on the outside. That was a nice touch. And good night, Erin. And I will count that down for Diane. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Diane. Thank you. And back to Gina, who's currently muted.
Excuse me.
We can see you, or at least I can see you.
Okay. I just keep freezing. I don't know. Luckily, we're getting close to the end of the sale, so I can quit freezing and making you guys irritated. I know it's irritating me too. So, all right, I'm going to put these together as a choice, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to do these as a choice, and I'm going to do them as a buy it now, $6. Choice of. So your first choice, they're completely different items, but I thought, why not? Okay, so just see if you guys are still awake or not. So your first choice is this old Sucrets tin. Nice old tin. Here's the back of it. Show the inside. This one's got some age to it. Very cool old Sucrets tin. Your second choice, if I can open the bag, is a pair of pierced earrings, and these are marcasite with like a cobalt blue stone in the center. And these are for pierced ears. They've got the hinged mechanism on the back for the piercing. I wish it would actually show like I want it to. That's fine. Don't focus. That's perfectly fine. I don't care if you focus or not. Sometimes it works when I say that, but you know. Now, there we go. See, it works every time. All I have to do is talk down to it.
Now, Denise came in. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Marcasite earrings with the cobalt blue stone in the center.
I'm going to say Denise is in for the tin. So I think the earrings are still available.
The 10. Okay.
Denise, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think Denise wants the 10. So the earrings are still available if anybody wants those. Blue marcasite, or blue with marcasite, I should say, earrings for pierced ears. And I have Denise for the 10. All right, thank you. I know I'm freezing. I'm sorry. I'm getting blurry and freezing. I apologize.
Oh, it happens. It happens. So yeah, so if anybody's interested in those earrings, just let us know in the chat. Let's see. I have an $8 start, and I think this is pewter. Can you make me a box? Denise, would you like a handmade box or would you like her to start a box for you?
Abracadabra, you're a box.
Denise is like, oh, for crying out loud, that's not what I meant. Oh. Oh. I have a picture frame. I think it's pewter. I'm not 100% sure. It does not say anywhere on here. It may just be a combination of metals that have a very pewter-like look to them. I love the floral kind of vining of the flower all around. Let me show that to you. It is a 5x7. That's the size for the picture, 5x7. It's vintage Target. It's from 2002. It's almost 25 years old. Which is scary that 2002, 25 years ago. 2001 was 25 years ago. It is an easel back. So 5x7 frame. And again, it's either pewter or a very pewter-like metal combination. It has that look to it. Thank you, Debbie. But I just thought that was a really beautiful frame. Back in the day when Target made really nice things. Not saying they don't still, but I don't think it's quite the same quality as it used to be. And thank you, Debbie. And I will count that down. Oh, no, I won't. Let's try that again. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Debbie. Thank you. All right. Gina's not frozen. Woo!
I better hurry. Okay, so is this the last one?
No. We're at number 19. We're at number 19.
I told y'all I can count.
So.
Okay. So next up, it doesn't matter. I have so much stuff laying around me. I could go for another 12 hours. So
yeah, I like the threshold stuff too. I think the threshold stuff is really good of theirs, but yeah, I've gotten more recent things and it's not quite the same quality as it used to be. Sorry, Target.
I don't have a Target close to me, so I don't even know what most of their stuff is. All right, so this is going to be, oh, I didn't give you a price, did I? This is going to be an $8 start. And this is this really cool mug that was made in Norway. And the designer is Astrid Reppe. I'm probably saying that wrong. But it's a Trolls mug. These are very... This is a Trolls mug. These are very, very collectible. I just think it's very special. But look at these trolls on here. This has got the bird on its head.
She's so happy.
I don't know what kind of flowers are those? I forget. Anyway. And then you got these trolls. This one's hanging off the cliff. The other one's hanging onto it. And I'll show you. It's got the designer on the bottom there. And it says
I don't blame him for being a little worried. I would be a little worried too. That poor guy hanging off the cliff there. Yeah, he's got that worried look.
The other one looks like he's been going, ha, 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 I'm going to drop you. Just kidding.
Oh, Foxglove. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Jane.
I could not remember. I know. I like this. Got the colors too all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool little mug. It is also signed right there on the side. But I picked it up because I was like, it's just so interesting. It's just an interesting mug. I've never seen a mug with trolls on it before. And I was like, oh, it's from Norway. Makes sense. My people. Of course, my people would have weird little trolls on things.
Well, and they're so happy.
They're very happy trolls. Unlike the trolls we get in our chats, they're just miserable people. They're not the same trolls, not the same species of troll. But if there's no interest in the trolls, we can pass on those. Those little troll guys. Look at it. I never realized that trolls have a tail like a donkey. Did you know that?
I had forgotten that.
I didn't know that. Yeah, they have full-blown tails, right? I had no idea. How many toes does he have? He's only got 4 toes. Did you know trolls only have 4 toes?
No. I
didn't either. I mean, these may not be anatomically correct. I don't know. I'm not a troll expert. So, but we'll pass on it.
Oh, those trolls.
All the time getting in trouble.
Let's see. Oh, I lost my spot. Here we go. Okay, next up, $14 start. And this is a bank. It's a Noah's Ark bank. Let me get it to focus. There we go. So you've got 2 bears, 2 sheep, just 1 elephant. I don't know where the other elephant is. 2 lions, 2 bunnies. Oh, those are the bears. What are these guys? Oh, the leopards. They must be the leopards, and those are the bears. Come on, let's get the true color there. There's Noah's Ark in the water. There's 2 ducks. There's the front. There's the top, 2 birds. That's where your money goes. Here's the bottom. It does have its plug, and it is by Michael and Company. It's a great size. Thank you, Diane. It's got wonderful colors when this thing isn't blowing it out. There we go. I know, new camera. I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, it is so well done. Isn't that just the cutest? And I guess they decided that the elephant needed an umbrella instead of needing a partner right now. The other elephant must be below deck. But thank you so much, Diane. And I will count that down. Excuse me. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Diane. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to start this at, let me see. What shall we start it at, y'all? Y'all throw a price out there. You don't. It's going to be a mystery. You don't even know what I'm going to show. Throw a price out there. I'm going to start at whatever price you say.
You know, Diane, 3 banks in one night is a record, is a new record. I don't think I've ever done a sale where there have been 3 banks available for someone
Oh,
to
Diane
purchase.
bought the bank too? Oh, that's cool.
Okay, Moon says your item's going to start at $8. Denise says $6.
Okay, I'm going with the lower of the two. I'm starting at $6.
All right.
Your wish is my command. So, and I just screwed up my phone. It's over there going blah blah blah. It's like talking to me now.
Oh.
I don't know what your wish is my command has to do with my phone. Maybe the word command. Don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, we're going to start at $6. So this is a wood chicken. It's got a little bit of damage to the paint, but we're starting at $6. Or maybe it's a rooster. Is that a rooster or a chicken? Here I go with birds again. What is my problem with birds tonight? Rooster. I think it's
we're not having a quiz of name that bird species.
I really don't know. But it's
I think it is a rooster.
Wooden poultry of some kind. I wanted to show you where, like on this side right here, there was a little damage to the paint right there. And on its tail, it looks like this doesn't like damage the paint. It looks like where somebody painted their wall and it's got up against it and it got some paint on it. So you could just go back over that with a Sharpie or something or some black paint, fix it. But yeah, really, I need more books on birds and not math. Absolutely. You're right. 100%. You are 100% right. But it is like this big chunk of wood here. And then they add these wooden wings and tail feathers and head and comb too. I just thought those are kind of a cool, chunky little, if you have like a folk arty kind of vibe or a country kind of vibe or something.
Mm-hmm.
A cool little piece to add. Give you a quick measurement. Oh, he kind of rocks when you put him on the table. He kind of has a little rock to him. He is 9 inches long, and how tall are you, sir? You are about 7¼ inches tall. Better fractions than birds. I think I am too, to be honest. But if there's no interest in the rooster / chicken / poultry, chicken and dumplings, whatever he is.
$6 for a rooster. Seriously? Nobody?
For a wood one.
Nobody. Wow.
Chunk of wood.
Gigi.
Well, Gigi, you're getting it, sweetheart.
Excellent. And oops, let me click here. We will count that down. Going once. Gina is in Florida. Going twice. Yes, Florida, and sold to Gigi.
Thanks, Gigi. I got a home. I'm in Florida where the mosquitoes are bigger than birds. So that's why we don't know about birds. If this was a mosquito, I could tell you all about it.
Well, Florida's been making the news because of the cold streak there and all the iguanas falling from the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
Hey, some of those iguanas are large. They could actually do damage to your head.
They're showing these iguanas that are like.
Yeah, we're not talking iguanas. We're talking.
No, we're not talking geckos. We're talking iguanas.
Exactly. They're large. They make a
Yeah.
thump sound when they hit the ground. So if you're
Yeah.
ever visiting Florida during a cold spell and you hear like this thump, thump, thump sound, don't be scared. It's just iguanas falling from the trees.
Yeah. Well, I liked the fact that, oh, Linda would like the bone carving.
It's not a
Don't think
vase,
it's
Linda.
not
I'll
a
put you
vase
down
though.
for it. It's not a vase. It's just a bone carving. So let
Right.
me know if you still want it.
Yeah. So confirm Linda with thumbs up, knowing it's open on both ends.
It won't hold water. Not well.
Right.
It'll pour right out the bottom.
Right. All right. This is 7¼ inches. It is beautiful. Hand painted. Let me do it this way. Hand painted Japan. It's almost like a little tray plate. It's got that little lip around it. Beautifully hand painted. Now, this is probably in the 90 to 100-year range because it's that really cool Art Deco-y luster that they love doing in the 20s and 30s. Let me show you the back. There we go. Hand painted, made in Japan. 7¼ inches. And if you have any orange luster from Japan, this is going to be a very nice complementary piece, or the blue. It's got the blue luster around the edge also. But that is going to be very nice complementary to your orange or blue luster Japan. So that is $12. And that's from the 20s, 1920s or 30s. But yeah, it's in the 90 to 100-year range probably. And oh, thank you, Holland. Thank you. But yeah, it's gonna match up beautifully with other Japan luster pieces. Really nice. And I will count that down. And good night, Linda. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Holland. Thank you. All right, now we are to our last piece.
Yeah, I recounted. It's just it threw me off because when I did the choice of things,
Yeah, and
I
you
counted
combined
each
them.
one instead of as the choices. So
Yeah.
yeah, you don't need to make me do math ever because I can't identify birds. So All right. So this is going to be a choice as well, but this choice is going to be a start of $30. I have two different cream and sugar sets. They are both from the American Brilliant period.
So
So that means
choice for $30. Sorry.
yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So these are from 1876 to 1916. They fall somewhere in that range, and they're both the Brilliant, American Brilliant. So these are your two choices. Your first choice is this set here. Both are beautiful. Here is the sugar. It's got that beautiful extra or cut flower in the center. Nice scallop top, uneven scalloping. Got some ridging on the handle. Lovely piece. Here is the creamer that goes with it.
I love those kind of pieces.
These are gorgeous antique pieces, guys. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. So that's your first choice. I just love that because you can see that from the front too, like that etching and the little doot. That's like little dot etching in there where it goes flat, and it's got the flat top on it. So that's your first choice. Your second choice is breathtaking. The only reason I'm starting it at the same price is because it's got a line in it. I can't feel a crack. It may be inside of it, but I'm going to go ahead and start it at the same price, even though the sugar bowl sells for more than what I'm starting the set at. Are you ready? Rub
Everybody's
your
sitting
eyes.
down. Are you sitting down?
Rub your eyes. Get ready.
Oh my. Now that's a pattern.
It is absolutely spectacular.
Whoa, on the bottom too.
Yeah, it is beautiful. So there's your sugar. Again, it's got the flat top handles. Here is your creamer that matches. Now, you can see from the back right here, there's like, let's see if I can find, there's a line right there. I have felt inside, I cannot feel it. So it may be inside the glass, but that's why I'm starting it at the price I am, because it does have that line in there. But that's the set there. And they are chunky. They're big chunky pieces. I went a little weird and crazy on buying cream and sugar sets. I don't know what it was. I went through a phase, y'all. Okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. The first step to healing is admitting you have a problem. So I'm admitting I had a problem the other day and just started buying cream and sugar. I don't know what it was. I was in a mood. I was just in a mood, I guess. So if you look, like, try to hold it still. If you look up just this sugar bowl for this set, it goes for about $65 for just the sugar bowl.
Wow.
This set's from the late 1800s, probably 1880s. So it is an amazing set. American Brilliant Glass is very expensive. Very, very expensive. But if there's no interest in either one, that was that set. And here's the other again, just so you have a chance to look one more time. The thing I like about this set is they didn't center the flower on this one. On the sugar, they did. They put it a little more towards the front, towards the spout, which I thought was very interesting. It's got that fan design. It's got your crisp cut diamond point. I can't talk tonight. And then you got some etching down here as well. But I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to pass. You guys can think about it. But that choice, or the one that makes you want to slap your mama. What's your other one? And that's my last item for the sale. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Yeah, those are beautiful. I have a $12 start. And this is ooh, yikes. It is a German cake plate. It's got the cute little handles in it. It's got flowers and gold grapes. So there's the design, flowers and grapes. On the back, it says made in Germany. And it is 9.5 inches across. So a beautiful design. And that is $12 for the German cake plate. All right. Left everybody speechless again with the last item. But with that being the last item, that means it is time for the speed round. And we're going to go through all of the items that are still available. If you're with us in the chat and you see something you like, go ahead. Talk in the chat. It's okay.
I dare you.
If you talk in the chat during the showing of an item you're not interested in purchasing, you will not be penalized and forced to buy it unless you actually do want to buy the item.
True.
Just saying.
Very true.
But if you would like to buy an item, go ahead, put it in the chat. But if you're watching on the replay or you think about something after the sale, oh, Gigi, you would like the cake plate? Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate that. And just so you can get the official countdown on that last item, going once. Going twice. And sold to Gigi. Thank you. I am going to bring up Gina, and she's going to show all of her items still available.
Don't make promises I can't live up to, Trisha.
Okay. She's going to show most of them that she can remember and can find.
Yeah, pretty much. You get what you get at this point. Okay, so I had the Trolls mug, which I thought was pretty cool. I did forget to show you this. I'll show it real quick. There's the trolls on the cliff are on the inside of the mug too.
Oh man, that's a good bonus right there.
That's a bonus. You get bonus trolls instead of bonus flowers. You get bonus trolls. But anyway, it is going to be, it was $8, number 130. $8, number 130. And I had this cream and sugar that was the first one I had shown. It was $16 for this little set here. And it's number 138. $16, number 138. That is not one to show. You get the idea. I'm just grabbing stuff all out of order here. The Fenton Bear, the clear Fenton Bear, it does have a slight glow under the green light. It is number 132. And it was $12, number 132. Number, how did I do that? Dear Lord in heaven, I've got my numbers messed up. Okay, that's all right. How did I have two of the same number, you ask? I don't have an answer for you. I wish I did. But he's number 129, the little vintage pixie missing some cold paint. And he was $8, number 129. I had two 129s for some reason. Don't ask me why. The Canadian Goose, not duck, Canadian Goose ceramic bottle opener was number 413, and it was $6, number 413. The Marcasite earrings with cobalt blue stone in the center. and they were $6, number 110. $6, 110. Oh, this big thing in front of me right here. It was $14, number 123. $14 for the left and two-tiered hand painted tray. $14, number 123. That's my cell phone. I don't think you want to buy that. Let me move it out of the way. I don't know. You might want my cell phone. If you'll pay the bill, you can have it. Okay, 124 was $25 for the antique mammoth storybook from the 1890s. And it was number, what did I say, 124, $25 for that one. Let me see what I'm missing here. Did that. Oh, the thing right here. The Hazel Atlas little hostess sets, little glass tea set with the 12 pieces with the little plates, the little saucers, 3 teacups in different colors, and the cream and sugar was $12 for the set, and it was number 134. 134, $12. And I'm getting down to it here. I did what I called the duck opener, but it's actually a goose. So I apologize. I don't want to offend the Canadian geese out there. And then my sugar bowls and creamers that I had here. So we had that set. $30 for this one. And it's number 136. $30, number 136. Or $30 for this set. And it's number 137. And I believe that's about everything. I could have forgotten something, but that's okay. Accidents happen. So thank you, everyone.
Let's see. I have this lidded ceramic made in Japan for that small little item that you want on the table to stay warm. That's $7, number 4. The pair of shamrock plates. These are by the Castle Collection, hand wash only, do not microwave, because I think there's metal or gold in these. It's a pair of plates. They are super thick, like restaurant ware. Pair of shamrock plates, $12, number 6. Ooh, $12, number 6. Right here, the Fenton Silver Crest Bowl. It is extra crimpy. The Silver Crest is in beautiful condition. It's a pedestal bowl, 9 inches across from crimp to crimp, and that's $20, number 8. The book, Encyclopedia of Celtic Wisdom. This is $8, number 9. It is filled with Celtic wisdom. It's a lot. It's like 400 pages. It's a lot. $8, number 9. The adorable St. Patrick's mug. All the shamrocks and your bonus little bear on the inside. That is $14, number 12. And that's Casa Bella Casa by Gans. Then the Toyo Black Orchid Vase. Toyo, Japan. Beautiful black orchid vase. It's 6 inches tall, and that is $15, number 15. And thank you, Moon. I've got you for number 9. Thank you. And then this, which is, I can only find someone that says it's Chinese, but to me it looks more like Thailand or Siam, the older name for it. It's a beautiful ceramic figurine. She's got felt on the bottom, and her hands, surprisingly, and everything is intact. She is $14, number 16. And those are all of my items. So if you're watching on the replay or you think about something after the sale, send us an email or leave a comment down below if you're interested in purchasing an item. I'm going to get the link to Gina's channel. And Gina, tell everybody about your upcoming sales.
So, like I said, I'm not doing a sale tomorrow. I've got some things I got to do. I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday for sure. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when I'm going to be there. And then Thursday, I'm probably going to be invoicing. So be on the lookout for that. You'll get it for sure by this weekend. So be on the lookout for that, because I know invoices seem to get lost in the ether somehow, some way, sometimes. In fact,
if PayPal decides to send everybody a copy.
Exactly. In fact, I went on PayPal today and noticed that I had an updated invoice or invoice from Trisha, because the internet, there was no email for me to pay anything. No, I just had to go in PayPal and check, because that's the only way I get my invoices, apparently. So just be on the lookout. Y'all know how it works. I don't have to get on a soapbox with you. But thank you, everyone, so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your purchases, you guys. Really, really, it makes all the difference in the world. We really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is our full-time job. This is how we pay our bills and keep food in the house. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Feed our animals. Because let's face it, they are the most demanding things in the house. So,
Very much so. Let's see. I will be back Tuesday for the lunchtime sale at 11:30 Eastern, Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern with Denise's Magical Emporium and Moon Chasers Studio. And then Thursday, I'll be back for the lunchtime sale, but Thursday evening is the member sale. It's been 3 weeks, so it's time again for the member sale. And that's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. So thank you so much, Gina. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us tonight. Have a great evening. Have a great week. And we'll be seeing you on YouTube.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.